Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to SAP MDG demo. Myself Venkat and I am the trainer for the entire course. Just to brief about myself, I do have almost 15 plus years of overall experience in SAP in various areas. Like I started my career as an ABAPer and I worked on various areas like Web Demo, ABAP, FPM, CRM Technical, Adobe Forms, HR ABAP, all those things. And it's been almost close to 8 years I've been working on MDG. I started my MDG career as a product developer with one of the Solex partners for SAP on MDG. And then I got experience on various implementation, support, rollout, upgrade projects. And I started my trainings in the month of Feb 2020. And so far, almost 800 plus students got trained. There are various real-time consultants and few freshers were also there. And also there were managers, in fact. Some leads were there, technical people, functional people, techno-functional people, different roles people were there. So the course would go for around 3.5 to 4 months. So few people has raised this like why the course is so long. So the only reason is here we are going to cover every topic in a detailed way with real-time scenarios. We'll be showing you the end-to-end execution cycle, whatever the configuration required, whatever the code is required, business logic to be implemented. We will test the scenarios, positive testing, negative testing, both. And as much as possible, I'll try to explain every concept in a detailed way. So the only thing I keep in mind while explaining any concept is you are a layman from MDG point of view. You might be a lead or manager, or you might be having 15 years, 20 years, or 2 years experience in SAP. But coming to the MDG point of view, I consider you as a layman. Some of you are already working on MDG also, but still you join the course to enhance your knowledge. Okay, that is the only thing I keep in mind. But there are some prerequisites to learn MDG. I'll be going through that in later point of time, maybe in a while. So first I will explain you what is a master data and what is the importance of that and how MDG can overcome the master data challenges at high level, not in a detailed way. Okay, so detailed explanation will be given during the regular sessions. Here the demo is going to be short and crisp, and then I will walk you through the course curriculum, course highlights, and our learning platform, and the prerequisite skills, and then some FAQs. Then I will take up your questions if you have any doubts. Okay, with that, let's understand what is a master data and what is the importance of that. I'll take a simple example. Okay. Uh, there are few scenarios that we would be covering in the in the regular classes. So one manufacturing case I will be covering, and one pharma case I would be covering to explain the master data and the entire cycle in the regular sessions. But here I'll take a simple example. Let's say we have so many e-commerce portals, right? So we have various e-commerce portals like Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Flipkart, all those things. So let's take anything. So let's take Amazon. So they sell so many products like electronics and accessories, fashion, okay, and now they are into the grocery, all those things. So I'll take one example like a mobile phone that is also a product. Okay, how it is being manufactured, all those things, a different story. So some seller is there and seller listed their product mobile phone in Amazon. They are using that Amazon platform. Okay, Amazon don't own that product or anything. They are the platform. Of course, they do have some own branded products also. That is a different story. So now the seller listed their product on Amazon, a mobile phone. Let's take Apple mobile phone, iPhone. Now seller listed the mobile and they fix some price. if there are any discounts, all those things, that also will be applied. Let's say they fix the price maybe of iPhone 16 Pro Max, the latest one, of maybe 128 GB or 256 GB, some color, random color, gold or something. Let's say they fix the price as 1,50,000. Now, that is the selling price. Let's assume there are no offers, no discounts, nothing, flat price. So, if I am the customer, now we talk about seller, we talked about product. Now coming to the customer. I am the customer. I explore various mobile phones. There are different sellers again. I compare the sellers, seller reviews, all those things I will see if it's a genuine seller or not. And then when I find the product by looking at the reviews, all those things, of course, I have my preferences like the model and the color, memory, price, all those things. If I am satisfied with all those properties, I initiate the purchase of the mobile phone from so and so seller. Now, I have chosen 16 Pro Max gold color 256 GB variant. Maybe it is displayed as 1,50,000. So I have paid the amount, and immediately one order will be generated, sales order will be generated, an invoice will be generated, and the shipping will be started as soon as I provide all the details. Now the product will be handed over to the logistics partner. Then the product is in the transit. So the final stage, delivery. Let's say the product is delivered to my. So what I ordered 16 Pro Max 256 GB gold color variant. Now when I open the box, surprisingly I found a different color mobile. Maybe gray. I'm not sure if the gray variant is there, but let's take an example. I don't like the gray color. I love the gold color, and then I ordered that only. So what I will do, I'll take the pics and I'll upload in the Amazon app. I used to call to the customer care and explain the concern. They may validate the pictures and then they initiate the replacement. So now I get the gold color mobile and they pick the gray color one, and gold color will be there, and I would be happy. So here the issue is with the color of the mobile. There are two possible reasons. One is maybe by mistakenly the seller might have been sent the wrong color one, or so the product details are updated as gold color. Those are only the display purpose. But in the back end in the warehouse, some product code would be there. So that would be linked to some the warehouse cubicles, all those things. So the box is referring to the wrong one, and the product details, display details are different. So there is a data updation issue. So these are the two possible reasons. In first case, if the seller wrongly shipped that product, that may not happen every time. And in the second case, the mistake used to happen every time because the data itself is wrongly updated in the backend, not in the display. So they have to correct that. Unless they correct that, the same mistake is going to get repeated. So here, due to this data error, is there a big loss to the seller or Amazon? Definitely not. Just the shipping charges, extra shipping charges. Hardly double digit only for them, because they are tied up with some logistics partners. Okay, the impact is minimal, even though there is a error in the data. Now, let's take another scenario. Same example, same 16 Pro Max, 256 GB variant, gold color mobile. The price is 1,50,000, but by mistakenly, the seller updated the price of 128 GB to the 256 GB. Maybe let's say 1,20,000. They updated as 1,20,000. This is just an example, not the actual details of the iPhone. So this time, if I am the customer, obviously I don't care whether they updated that incorrectly or really there is a discount or the price is reduced. I don't mind. What I need is I need the best price. Simple. And of course, the seller should be genuine and the product should be genuine, all those things. I found that is very good deal. I'm getting a 16 Pro Max, gold color, 256 GB for 1,20,000. I immediately purchased that. Like me, let's assume there are 100 or 200 or 1,000 customers purchased the same mobile. Now, forget about the margin and the base price, all those things. What is the loss you can see for each mobile? 30,000 to the seller. Now, if 1,000 customers purchased this mobile, 1,000 into 30,000, almost 3 crores is the loss. And since seller is using the Amazon platform, I'm not sure of the terms for the platform. Is it a product wise or entire margin wise share or monthly platform charges? Let's say if there is a agreement like terms are like that based on the margin or the products, so some percent has to go to the Amazon. So their share also will get reduced, right? Obviously. So the seller is seeing the loss and Amazon is seeing the less share. So this time the loss is not minimal. Earlier it was very minimal, but this time it is not, because the price is having the error. Earlier the color is having the error. So in both the cases the data has the error, but the impact is different. In both the cases, price has high impact. If the price is increased also, there is an impact. Let's say I am getting the mobile for 1,50,000 by other seller, and this seller listed the price as 1,80,000 or at least 1,60,000, 10,000 only difference. Still, I don't prefer to buy that 1,60,000 mobile. I prefer to buy 1,50,000 only, obviously. So, no sales will happen. That also an impact only. Why they run the business? To get the money, simple. If they don't get the sales, there is no money for them. Simple. So, in both the cases, there are impact. What is the volume of the impact? Is it a high impact or the low impact? That is decided by the properties where you have the errors in the data. So here in this entire example, we can think of various types of data: seller, product, customer, sales order, purchase order, invoice, shipping, delivery, all these things. So among all this data, if you take seller, customer, product, these data will not change very frequently. Let's say you registered on Amazon. How frequently we are going to change our details? Maybe once in a while, in case if we have some updates required, like new address to be added or existing address to be changed, or maybe some error in the name or spell, like that. But we don't change our details very frequently. Same seller also, unless there is some issue found. Same product details. If there are any errors there in the data, then only they are going to change that. But if you take the orders, invoices, they keep generating for the same seller, same customer, same product. Multiple orders, multiple invoices would get generated. That is a frequently changeable data. And here, whatever the data you see which is subjected to the less changes, that is a master data, which is the key for any business. So if you don't have the seller, if you don't have the product, if you don't have the customer, there is no sales going to happen. Let's say if the seller is not there, who will list the product? You can't find the product. Or if the seller is there, and if seller don't list any product, then again no business. And if seller is there, seller listed the product, there are no customers for that, then again there is nothing, no business. So all these three are important: seller, product, customer. Even though these three are there, if customer is not purchasing anything, then again there is no sales. Okay, the sales, purchases, invoices, all those things will come after these three only in this example. So that's why this is called as master data. The master data which leads the transactions, business transactions. Without master data, there are no business transactions. Be it a manufacturing industry or pharma industry or any other oil and gas or whatever. Master data is very important. Without master data, no transactions. Without transactions, there is no business, no revenue, nothing. So that's why maintenance of the master data is very crucial for any business. And in case if there are any errors in the master data, there would be a possible impact on the business. So like I said, where the data error, that decides the impact, intensity of the impact, how the business is going to get impacted by this. Okay, so there are various tools in the market to improve the quality of the master data for the effective way of running the business. So one of them is MDG. So MDG stands for Master Data Governance, governing the master data. Governing includes improving the quality of the master data, the reliability of the master data, consistency, and removing the duplicate master data. There are various factors. And there are different ways to achieve this one also using MDG. And like I said, there are various tools that also we will see in our regular sessions. What are the various tools in the market and how MDG is different from those tools and how MDG can overcome the challenges or the issues of the master data. There are various capabilities of MDG. These are all the various capabilities. The name itself has the governance. So governance is the main capability. Governance, consistency, integration, reusability, improving the quality, flexibility, all those things. And how we can govern the data further, there are various applications, UI applications. These also we are going to see. One is called as NWBC, another one FPM view, maintenance view, and we do have the Fury applications also. There are various UI applications which can be used to govern the master data, and who will do that and what are the authorizations required and how we can access this. Everything we will be seeing in the regular classes. And SAP delivered some standard solutions for few master data, not for all the master data. We have so many master data in the SAP, like material, customer, supplier, equipment, function location, HR master data, financial data, likewise. So SAP had delivered the solutions for some of the master data, and SAP has selects partners who developed some other master data also. Like to govern the master data, they delivered some solution. Those are called as out of the box applications. So these are the various master data: financial master data, material master data, supplier and customer together as a BP model. And these three are delivered by SAP: material, finance, business partner. And there is a Solex partner for SAP on MDG called Utopia. Now it is acquired by a company called Prometheus Group. Okay, they had developed the solutions for different master data. EAM, one is that is called as Enterprise Asset Management, and RFM called as Retail and Fashion Management. Under EAM, there are various master data again. This is nothing but the plant maintenance module, equipment, function location, work centers, measuring points, like that. And under Retail and Fashion Management, these are all the various data segments. This is of course, and you can say it is extension to material only. So in detail also we will see like what are these SAP standard solutions and what are the Utopia solutions and what are the differences, all those things. Okay, so that's a short about what is a master data and what is MDG and what kind of user interfaces we do have and what kind of master data solutions available in the market as of now. And on top of this, there are scenarios where we would be able to create custom solution for other master data also. Only these are the products available in the market. Let's say you got a requirement, like you want to govern some HR master data. That's not part of the standard solution, but still you can build a custom solution. That flexibility is also there in MDG. You can build an end-to-end custom solution also to govern the respective master data. That's about master data and MDG and a brief about all these things. And next we are going to have a walkthrough of our course curriculum. I will explain you what are the topics that we are going to cover in our regular classes and what is the course structure and what you can expect from the course and what are the prerequisites to learn MDG. Can anyone be able to learn MDG, or who are the participants that can be able to learn MDG? And if you don't have the prerequisite skills, what you can do? So all those things I am going to cover next. Okay, then I will take up the questions. So demo is on today, 18th August, and the regular classes will be started from 25th August, most probably. If there is a slight change, maybe 2-3 days here and there, I will be informing you in advance. But most probably the regular classes will start from 25th August. The class timings are Monday to Friday, morning 7 to 8 Indian time. And it is completely online training. We'll be using the Zoom for our regular classes. For regular classes, I will be sharing you the new meeting link. And the duration would be 3.5 to 4 months. So the regular classes are recorded. You will get the daily class recordings. Only the recorded videos are not downloadable, but all other materials you can be able to download. Except the recorded sessions, daily recordings, you can download anything else. I'll be giving you the download access for few videos only, not for everything. And how you can access all these class recordings, study materials, all those things. We have a learning platform called Google Classroom. So I will be giving you the access to this one. This is just a template. Once you enroll for the course, you will get the access to this Google Classroom learning platform. You just need to provide me your email ID, active email ID. That's it. Then you can access everything related to the course here. So there are various tabs you can see. Under the stream tab, you see important announcement. Our daily class meeting link, everything will be uploaded here. And if there are any important announcements, here you see there is no work due soon. So if you have any assignments which are due, that also you can see here like that. Classwork, this is the main one where you can see all our course course content. There are various topics, assignments, case studies, class notes, class recordings, okay, various topics recordings. I segregated that topic wise so that it is easily accessible for you. Course curriculum, daily agenda, doubts clarifications. Okay, I used to conduct extra doubts clarification sessions on weekends. Okay, and external materials, interview questions, mock interviews, quizzes, server access, study materials, everything you can get from here. So these are previous batch. I told you, right? I started my trainings in the February 2020. The first batch was ABAP with MDG. So after that, I did not cover the core ABAP in any of the batches. Then onwards, it was only MDG. I just uploaded those ABAP recorded sessions here. For those who want to learn ABAP, you can refer to here. Okay, it will be helpful for you if you want to gain some knowledge on the ABAP. I think almost 27 sessions are there. These are all downloadable. Okay, you can gain some knowledge on ABAP if you wish. These are few materials. Okay, some class notes. And add-on sessions, like for those who are new to SAP, or if I get some requests from many people, like some non-MDG specific topics, if they require some knowledge or anything, I used to conduct an additional session on the weekends, not on the regular days. So that videos will be uploaded here. For example, if someone wants high level understanding of what is SAP, what is ABAP, all those things, maybe that is an add-on session that would be uploaded here. Like that. That is an example. And assignments, you will get the regular assignments, topic-wise assignments. Let's say, for example, workflows are completed. You will get the workflows assignment. If the business rules are completed, you will get the business rules assignments. So like here, I just, as an example, I uploaded two assignments, data model design and data model design for finance business partner, like that. So how you can submit the assignment? There is a document like that. And baseline configuration. So this is one of the topics that we will be discussing in our MDG course. Like if you got a new system, how you set up your MDG system. Okay, we already have the server, so that practically cannot be shown. That's why while I was doing that system configuration end to end, I recorded that, and those videos will be uploaded here. Okay, you can use that. That will be helpful in the real time. And if there are any case studies, that will be uploaded here. So as of now, we don't have case studies for all the topics. Only for few topics, the case studies are prepared. I started this since last 2 batches only. So I will be uploading as soon as I have some new case studies. And the certification, currently the MDG certification code is MDG 1909. So if anyone would like to do the certification, the required guidance is available here. And the class notes, so daily class notes is uploaded here. So daily during the sessions, I used to prepare the class notes either in a Word document or in a PPT. So that is uploaded regularly here. You can download that. And class recordings, likewise, like I said, topic wise, the class recordings will be uploaded here. Every class has the number, like class 1, class 2, class 3, so that you don't need to miss the sequence. Okay, you don't need to struggle to find the order in which you need to watch the videos. Every class has the sequence, either class 1, class 2 like that, or day 1, day 2, day 3 like that. For every topic, you have the respective recordings. And the course curriculum, whatever PPT I am showing, that will be uploaded here. Daily agenda. So daily, whatever the topics we are discussing, that is updated in one document, and that is uploaded here. Like for example, today demo session. Okay, demo session, what are the topics I covered? I covered at high level, what is a master data, what is MDG, what are the out of the box solutions, course structure, all those things. So that I upload in a document saying that day 1 demo, so and so date, these are the topics covered. Day 2 introduction to MDG, what are the topics covered, date, all those things. So that would be a good reference for you to understand if you are searching for example, workflow, when this was covered. You can't go through all these recordings. It was a bit tedious. So you can go to this daily agenda, single document. You search for the recording number, and then you can directly come here and explore that recording. Simple. Doubts clarification sessions. So once in a while, I used to organize an extra class on the weekend for clarifying all your doubts on all the topics covered so far. Usually every day before starting the class, I used to give some 5 minutes time to ask if you have any doubts from the previous sessions. So on top of that, if multiple people having so many doubts, and if we can't able to cover or if we can't be able to spend a lot of time in the regular sessions, right? That's why I used to conduct additional sessions on the weekend for the doubts clarification. And external materials, if you want to gain some additional knowledge on the core areas like material, BP, finance, or above, these will be helpful for you. These are all downloadable. And interview questions, this will be provided only after completion of around 60 to 70% of the course. And mock interviews will be conducted after 60 to 70% of the course completion on topic wise. There will be group mock interviews and the individual mock interviews. Okay, group interviews, everyone can be able to participate, and individual mock interviews, it's one-on-one, and it's based on your interest. In fact, I don't force anyone to participate in the one-on-one mock interview. You have to come forward and say, hey Venkat, I gained the good understanding of so and so topics. At least you need to have 2 to 3 solid topics, and you need to reach out to me saying that I would like to have some mock interview for. Then I will give you the slot. So those mock interviews recordings will be uploaded here. Group interviews recordings will be uploaded, and one-on-one interviews recordings will be uploaded only if you provide the consent. Okay. Without your confirmation, I don't upload one-on-one interviews recordings. Quizzes. So topic wise, there will be some quizzes conducted. It's like a Google form. Few will be descriptive, few will be multiple choice kind of thing. So you just need to fill the answers and submit that. I will evaluate and will give you the score. This is to assess your knowledge. Okay, nothing much. Reference resumes. I will provide you some sample resumes for technical, functional, techno-functional consultants. So this also again required only after 60-70% of the course completion. Before mock interviews, you need to get your resume ready. And you will get the server access. Okay, server access won't be provided from the day one of the course. Keep that in mind. So MDG has so much of theory to learn first before the practical sessions started. The theory itself takes almost 15 to 20 sessions. Because understanding MDG framework, MDG core concepts is very important and little critical also. That's why we spend the good amount of time in understanding the core concepts. Then we will start the hands-on sessions. Once the hands-on sessions are started, you will get the server access. Okay, I will ensure you will get the server access at the right time. And specification documents. So in every MDG project, not only in MDG, in any project, you need to work on some documents, right? Like a functional spec or technical spec or design documents. So I'll be providing you the some template documents from my real time by hiding the confidential information that you can use it as a reference. And the study materials. So whatever the topics we are discussing, like workflow, business rules, replication, data model. So for everything, I have the study materials. Few are my own materials and few are delivered by SAP already. So if I feel like SAP material is very good, I'll upload the same thing. If I feel SAP material can be further enhanced or we can explain it in a different, easier way, I used to provide those documents here. Okay, whatever the materials are there, that will be provided here. And when we are covering some scenarios also, for example, workflows or anything, step-by-step instructions, everything will be provided in the document. So this is our learning platform, Google Classroom. To conclude, once you enroll the course, you need to provide your email account. It can be a Gmail or Yahoo, but should not be your official account like your company account. Nothing. It should not be like that. So organizational accounts are not allowed, only personal accounts. I will be providing you the access to that respective email. So one participant can get access to only one email account. In case if your email ID is changed in between, or you want to switch your access to different email account, you can inform me. I will revoke the current access and will give you the access to the new email account. So always it is one-on-one, simple. You can see your fellow students here. Okay, only the names you can see, you can't access their email address or anything. Grades. So once I assign the assignments and the quizzes, you can see the grades here. How much score you got. Let's say if there is an assignment, uh, got the maximum score 30. Out of 30, how much you earned? I will evaluate the assignment and give you the score. So still, it's up to you whether you want to complete the assignment or not. I don't force anyone because this is not a school or anything. I am here to guide you and to give you the work. You have to take the ownership, you have to take the responsibility and work on the respective tasks I have assigned. Then only you can be able to learn MDG in an effective way. Otherwise, it would be really difficult for you to learn MDG. Simply attending the classes will not help you unless you practice. At max to max, 80% of the scenarios I will cover with the real-time business cases. Why I'm saying 20% means 20% why am I having the exception? Because here we are using the training servers. So the training servers has some limitations. We have the lack of proper basis consultants, proper security teams, proper admins. Okay, these are just the demo servers. So we can't expect the performance at the server like the real time. So that's why I exclude 20% of the cases. One case like integration with multiple systems. So we can't get the multiple systems and the proper integrations here. So that we cannot be able to see practically, but I will be walking you through the guide which I extracted from my real-time project, where I do have the step-by-step approach. So you will get that kind of knowledge. But alternatively, for some cases, I have few scenarios to execute in the same system. So likewise, there are hardly 3 to 4 cases which I cannot be able to show you practically, but I will give you the sufficient knowledge with which you can be able to sustain in the real time. And in case after getting into the project, if you got stuck anywhere or if you have the doubts, you can reach out to me always on my number. You can call me. I don't connect to your system and check in personally, but I can be able to guide you on the mobile on call. And we do have one dedicated WhatsApp group. Once your course is completed, you will be added to the alumni group where the students from 2020 are there in that group. Not everyone, whoever interested to join, they just joined that group. Others did not join. That's up to them. So you can post your queries or issues. There are people who got very good experience. They can advise you. They can help you in case if you have any issues or if there are any openings in their organizations. They would post that in that WhatsApp group. And on top of that, you will be added to the dedicated WhatsApp group for the current batch. Okay, batch wise, there will be one WhatsApp group, and this WhatsApp group will be valid for 1 year only. Once the course is completed, you will be added to the dedicated WhatsApp group of the alumni group. Okay, and the classroom also, there are 2 classroom accesses. One is dedicated to your batch, and another classroom, a common classroom. Okay, because every year approximately 3 batches will be running, and in every batch almost 20 people minimum would be there. And I can't keep all the content of every batch for the lifetime. It requires so much of storage and so much of maintenance, all those things. So your batch classroom access will be there for 1 year. Up to 1 year, you can access your own content, videos and everything. After 1 year, your classroom access will be migrated to the common classroom access, which is a lifetime. You can access the content for lifetime. But you won't be able to find the classroom recordings of your batch. In the common classroom, we don't have the recorded sessions of any specific batch. How it works is, let's assume so far I completed around 15 batches. Out of these 15 batches, I can't deliver the same topic in a same way for every batch, because I don't have any fixed notes or anything to follow for every topic. Okay, I used to take different scenarios, different way of explanation for every batch, because it is completely dynamic from me. So I would be having some idea in my mind, like, okay, if I take for some parallel workflow, one scenario, if I have covered this nicely in one of the batches, out of 15 batches, maybe in the 12th batch, I covered this topic very effectively with more scenarios. That doesn't mean that in other batches it's not covered nicely, but there would be always a better version, right? So I take that better version and upload that in the common Google Classroom. So in the common Google Classroom, you would always find the best versions of mine for all the topics from all the batches and more scenarios. Like same parallel workflow. In the previous batch, assume that I covered with material domain. And in your batch, maybe I cover that with the business partner domain. Previous to previous batch, I might have covered with some finance scenario. So in one batch, I can't cover all the domains, material, BP, finance. But in different batches, I can cover different scenarios, right? So what I do is, in the common classroom, I take all these three scenarios and put it there, so that you can be able to access multiple scenarios for the same topic also. So that is the beauty of the Google Common Classroom, which you will be getting access after 1 year, or after your course completion. If you want immediately to get the access to that also I can be able to provide. Okay, this I would be informing you later also, not a problem. So this is about the Google Classroom, which is our learning platform. And I will quickly walk you through the course structure. I don't go in detail, topic by topic. So topic by topic, in detail explanation, there is a specific separate video that I will share you separately. So here I will give you at high level in the matter of interest of the time. First, we will start with the MDG core concepts. What is MDG and how it is helpful, and comparisons. What is MDG architecture? What are the various deployment options? How the data storages are there? What are the various solutions? All those things. And the baseline configuration, like I said, if you get a new system, how you set up MDG end to end, that is very important. That is covered here. Data modeling. So if you take any master data, be it a material or BP, customer, supplier, finance, we need to model the data first. We need to prepare the structures. Okay, what are the various data segments and what are the dependencies? What are the attributes for every master data segment, like a plan data, sales data, planning data, whatever. Everything will be covered here. For everything, we'll go through the theory first, and then we'll have a walkthrough of the respective configuration, standard solutions walkthrough, and then we build the custom solution with some real-time scenarios. And if possible, we'll be giving you the assignments on the respective topics. Service mapping tool, there is a mapping tool called SMT, which can map the data of different structures, source and target structures. It's kind of an automation kind of tool. Data quality and check. So one of the core principles of MDG is to improve the quality of the master data. So what are the various ways to improve the master data quality? So that is discussed here. UI modeling. So I had shown you different user interfaces, right? So what are the various user interfaces and what are the underlying UI technologies? What are the standard UI applications and how you can build a custom UI application and how you can enhance the standard UI application? Everything will be discussed here. Process modeling, nothing but the workflow. This is also one of the core principles of MDG, the governance. Nothing but the governance process flow. How you can build the workflow. You don't need to know, or you don't need to have any knowledge on the workflows, prior knowledge. I will be covering all those things. So here we will be configuring the MDG workflows using the BRF plus. We'll be covering the BRF plus rule-based workflows. There are various scenarios. So this is one of the crucial chapters in the entire MDG course. And this itself takes almost 20 hours. This is the biggest chapter in the entire course, which takes a lot of time. And without workflows, there is no MDG project. At the same time, it is a little complicated also, not that easy, but I will try to make it easily understandable to you. And you will be getting more assignments in this chapter compared to any other chapter, because there are a lot of scenarios, lot of cases. Next, data replication framework. Okay, this is applicable for different scenarios. Once we govern the data, once we maintain the data, everything. So the next step would be sending the data to the respective business systems. So what is the use of that and how to send that? What are the different ways? What are the different configuration? What are the challenges, issues, how you can troubleshoot? Everything we are going to cover here. Data import, this is for the data load. This is for the data replication. How you can load the data? There are different ways. One of the ways to load the data is the data import framework. Extending MDG standard features. So though SAP delivered the standard solutions, we would be required to enhance the standard solution. Whether you enhance the data model or you enhance the workflow or you enhance the UI or SMT or feeder classes or the standard any other classes, business rules. Okay. So that is to meet the business requirements. What are the different ways to enhance and what is the case of that? And this also very important in any MDG project, but we can't say like 100% in every project there is an enhancement, but there is a high probability. And analytics and monitoring. So here we will just be doing the configuration. We won't be doing any customization mostly. There are standard applications delivered by SAP. We need to understand how you can configure them and how you can use that. That is important. It's kind of a reporting tools. And Fiori user experience. So you don't need to know the complete Fiori. You don't need to have any prior knowledge on Fiori also. Here we won't be using the entire Fiori. Only for MDG perspective, what are the standard Fiori catalogs, applications, roles, authorizations, and how we can customize. That level of knowledge is sufficient. That I will be taking care of. And mass processing. So in MDG, we can do the single processing and mass processing. So there are various mass processing techniques. One of them is multi-object processing, mass change, and then a file upload. And then we recently got master data consolidation, call it as MDC. So MDC is a separate tool that itself is like a submodule of MDG. So we don't cover entire MDC like customization, standard configuration, multiple scenarios, all those things, because that itself is a submodule and it itself takes around 1.5 months. But I will be explaining you what is an MDC, what are configuration required, and I will show you one end-to-end scenario. With that knowledge, you can further explore on MDC. Same DQM also to define the data quality rules. And then project activities. Once everything is completed, then we'll be having project level understanding, what kind of MDG projects we can expect and what kind of roles are there, technical, functional, techno-functional, and what kind of project documents you will be working on, and what is the end-to-end project cycle, and what would be the possible challenges that you would see in the real-time projects. And certification guidance, would be conducting a separate session, a short 1-hour session to give you the enough guidance to do this MDG certification. And these are few highlights of our training. So you will get the training from the industry expert, real-time oriented. And I will explain the topics as much as detailed possible, like I said. And you will get study materials, few of my own and few of by SAP. And you will get the interview questions, mock interviews, and I will assist you in preparing the resumes. And Google Classroom is our learning platform, and 23 version we do have now. Okay, you will get the S4HANA 2023 MDG access throughout the course. Once the course is completed, you will be having the access for 1 more week to practice the pending topics. After that, your server access will be expired. You need to get the server access separately. I'll be sharing you the contact. And we'll be using the Google Classroom, Google Quiz Forms, and feedback forms. In case if you would like to share your feedback, you can provide always, be it a positive or negative feedback. Anything is welcome. Prerequisites to learn MDG important. If you want to be a technical consultant, you need to have the prior knowledge of ABAP or experience. So mandatorily, you need to have core ABAP, object-oriented ABAP enhancements. ADOX and SOVA optional to proceed further, but good to gain this knowledge. That is important. And for functional, any of the domain knowledge or experience is required. For techno-functional, combinedly required. And if you don't have the prior knowledge or prerequisites of technical and functional consultant, you can reach out to me separately. I will be sharing you some references. You can go through them before the course starts. You can gain as much as knowledge as you can. Not required to gain complete knowledge, but at least you need to have a start of that. Or if you are from non-SAP completely, I'll be sharing you few videos which can explain you what is SAP, how the SAP platform looks like, what are the transaction codes, what are the tables, all those things. You will get some good knowledge. Okay. And Google Classroom is our learning platform, which I just shown you. And some of the FAQs, prerequisite skills, I just explained. So should you be able to work in the real-time project after the course? So this I cannot guarantee, to be honestly and practically speaking, because as a trainer, I will put my efforts as much as I can. Okay. But even though I put a lot of efforts, if you are not practicing properly, if you are not learning, if you are not attending the classes regularly, how can you learn the subject? You can't learn, right? Then obviously I can't assure you whether you would be able to work in the real time or not. So my efforts are 50%, your efforts are 50%. As simple as that. And to practice, we'll be giving you the server access till the end of the course. And we are using 2023 version now. And you will get the Google Classroom. Obviously, it is for lifetime at a high level. And once you enroll to the course, so you can reach out to me during this time in case if you have any doubts or if you need any help. Okay, that's it about the course structure and everything. And now if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Hey, hi Venkat. This is Vinod.
Yeah. Yeah, Vinod.
Actually, this course is for techno-functional, but I want to go for particularly into a functional. So then that time, how can I pick what concepts belongs to that?
Yeah, good question. So for every topic, I will be explaining you which is relevant for functional, which is relevant for technical. And if you are functional, how extent you need to focus on, all those things I will be covering there. So the reason why I put the course as a techno-functional always instead of technical or functional separately, because nowadays you might have seen that even though you are a functional, companies are expecting you to have some knowledge on the technical areas also. So that is the reason I keep the course always as a techno-functional. Though you are a functional, you can get at least some knowledge, high-level understanding of the technical aspects. But you don't need to practice, you don't need to write the code, nothing. But you just pay attention, you get the knowledge, and I will take care which topic is relevant for functional, which area is relevant for technical, which is relevant for both.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Hey, hi Venkat, Harier here.
Yeah, Hari.
Yeah, I have two doubts. First of that, this MDG will take 30 to 40 hours to complete overall.
No. 3.5 to 4 months.
No.
With
Generally, it's taking 30 to 40 hours, and other trainer is taking 30 to 40 hours to complete whole.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Yes.
but you are taking 70 to 80 hours. It will it will take us either 4 months, 3 to 3.5 and to 4 months it will take to
Correct.
cover, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
as I am the technical guy and I have experience in a technical, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand you will cover most of the theory part, right? But initially you will cover the, so it is taking much time, or how, what you are giving extra, so why it is taking 70 to 80 hours, or can it be possible to a little bit for whoever is a experienced, can you make it 1 month and 1.5 months to complete this? Because
Uh,
especially I am not
I
required
understand.
all these
I
theories.
understand. I
I have,
understand. I understand your concern
yes,
completely. So, so far people were raised this concern initially, but once getting into the course, so no one had raised this one because the way the level of explanation that we are covering in the course, that makes sense, and we will be covering many scenarios in a detailed way. Like I said, I keep the layman in the perspective, MDG layman in the perspective, and I don't keep any MDG experienced person in my mind while explaining any topic. So if I want to explain any concept to the layman, I need to go in a
yes,
normal pace, not in a speed way, and I need to explain everything in a detailed way. Okay.
got
So
got it.
that's
But
the reason it takes that. But
yeah,
if you want to
yes,
complete the course in the less time, I have one option. In case if you pay the full course fee, and I will be giving you the access to the common classroom. So there you can parallelly watch the recordings for the required topics. That is one option. Other option, I am not supposed to say, but if you wish, you can choose the other trainer.
no, no,
But
no.
I can't.
That's
But
good.
I can't reduce the course times because I don't want to deliver any low quality training.
Okay, so it will take 4 months to complete, 3 to
Absolutely,
4 months
there
it
is
will.
no doubt in that. Only if the candidates are ready to spend 4 months of quality time, they would join my course.
And there's other point I can say, that initially you are not providing the server access, right? So if I
Correct.
wanted to explore myself, as I have some overview of the MDG, then how can I do that? I have to wait for
You need to take the server from
my,
the server provider. I will give you the contact. They might charge around 1,000 or something per month.
okay, for 1 month initially.
Yeah, maybe for initial 1 month you can take. I will provide the contact from whom I am taking the server only.
That will be resolved, but my concern is it is taking 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah, I have given you two options, whatever possible is there.
You,
You can
yes,
think over it.
you mean to say self-paced, right?
Yeah,
Self-training, yeah.
while attending the while attending the live sessions, you can parallelly focus on that also. Yeah, I
Sure.
completely agree with your concern, timings,
Yeah,
but I can't help in that.
no, I just why
If
I am
you,
asking, because if you have any other batches where I can
no,
join.
no, no, I have only one batch, Monday to Friday, morning 7 to 8, which is for 4 months. That's why in every year I take only 3 batches, not more than that. Sometimes it won't be 3 batches also, maybe two and a half batches only,
Acha, acha.
because I take some gap like that.
For 4 months, it's taking me the 4 8 months anyway. It will be so 4 months at least. You need to, yes, I got it.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
yeah,
nice. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Any other questions from anyone?
Hi Venkat, this is Hemant.
Yeah, him.
I have two queries. Like you mentioned the server and as well as the course. In
Mm-hmm.
the course content, how deep you are supposed to cover, you are about to cover. That is my point. Like for example, RFM is there, EAM is
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So is these topics are covered fully or just a theory part
No,
will?
we cover only the SAP standard solutions, not the Solex partner solutions, because we don't get the Solex partner solutions in our training servers. We get material, BP, finance. So good question. So how I am going to cover is, like I said, like for every topic, I can't take the 3 domains as an example. For example, if there is a business rule, there are various business rules. To explain one business rules, I take material as an example. To to explain another business rule, I take BP, and maybe for one more business rule, finance. Like workflows, there are various workflow scenarios. For different scenarios, I take different domains as an example. In case if the approach or the process is different for different master data solutions, then I will be covering all the solutions. For example, if you want to build some validation business rule, and if the way that we build that rule is the same for any master data, then I will pick any of the master data randomly. If the process is different for material, BP, and finance, then I will be covering 3 of them. But I will be giving you the info like how you can handle for other master data in case if it is the same process also. By the end of the course, yeah.
Sorry to contradict. I'm talking about, anyway, you will cover the finance, BP, and material. What about the EAM and RFM?
EAM and RFM, we don't have the license itself. That is a Solex partner solutions.
Okay. So the same point will be for server access. So we don't get the server access for those two.
We don't get the server itself for that. But the concepts that we are going to cover more or less that would remain same for EAM, RFM also, except the functionality. Functionality is different. But the way we build the rules or workflows or configure the replication, that remains same. The process is same. There is no much difference.
So can we get the material at least?
Yeah. That documents I will share. I do have already all the documents.
Because I'm
I will
working
be
in
walking you
retail.
through. Okay. I will be walking you through the documents also. Not all the documents, randomly few.
Because I'm working in retail, so I have the access of retail.
Okay. Maybe I think you are aware, like you can download the documents from community forum also. They are freely accessible documents. Or if you have the SAP S user ID, you can download from that also. Anyhow, I will be uploading that also in the Google Classroom. Any other questions from anyone?
Hi, Venkat. Pawan here.
Yeah.
So, Venkat, I have already talked to you, but I have one more doubt. Since I want to move into technical MDG, I already have some experience on functional side.
Okay.
So, you have provided some reference for ABAP. I was going through them, and so I can see those are the old videos and the data declaration and some of the data structures are the old one, not the new one. It will not be an issue for me to work in
No,
the
you
latest
can
project.
you can learn that. You can learn that. No issues.
And one more thing, are you going to have some real time experience on genuine model, when do you use or how the code should be written for genuine model in this
No,
course?
we don't write any genuine model code here, but we will see what is the genuine layer and what are the genuine components. And for BP case, we need to see how to enhance the genuine model. We will create one custom handler class. Those things we will be covering in this course.
Okay. And suppose if we enhance any MDG workflow, with custom columns or some custom rules, like based on plants. So we need to read those workflow in MDG, right? In our custom body for those. So are you going to have some real time, like how to read the workflow?
Yeah, we have that scenarios. Yes, we'll be covering that.
Okay.
Any other questions? Maybe last 3 minutes.
Hey, Venkat, my name is Lakshmi. I'm talking on behalf of my son, Chandrahas. So is this course useful? Have you trained any new students, graduates?
Not too many, but maybe I can, if I remember correctly, hardly 6 to 7 people were there.
Oh, okay. So was it helpful for them? With no experience, they're just fresh graduates, right?
To be honest, for MDG, getting a job as a fresher is quite difficult
know.
unless we show
I'm
some
in SAP
experience.
for the last 20 years, so I'm
Okay,
just
so
trying to say.
you must be having good idea then.
Yeah. No, the
You
students
are-
really taking this, course, and then it's being helpful or not.
yeah. If
So yeah.
if someone has most of them who were joined as a fresh graduate, so those were having some references in the known organizations. So they
Yeah.
joined the courses, and after that they just got into their organizations and they got the certificate, and likewise they
Oh,
have get into them. In case if your son has that reference, yeah, obviously can join.
oh, okay.
But
Okay.
as a fresher, unless we show at least 2 years of experience, it's quite difficult to get a job, to be honest. I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
give any false impressions.
No, I know how it is, and just making sure, like, does it really help them to learn something or not? And
Yeah. Oh, okay, got it.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So last 2 minutes, guys. After that, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me
Yeah, Venkat,
offline. Yeah.
Yeah, Venkat, you are experienced, still you are working or only in training now?
No, I am working already for one of the
Correct.
MNCs.
Okay.
So that's why I just take only one batch, that too in the morning, 7 to 8. That is only the possible time for me.
Okay. That's why I'm thinking 7 to 8 early morning.
No, teaching is my passion, to be honest. So that's
Okay.
why even if I take the training in work, if I complete in 1.5 or 2 months, I only get more money. But I don't want to do that. But because money is secondary and teaching is my passion. Any other questions from anyone?
Narendra here.
Yeah, Narendra.
Just I just want to get an idea. Like as of now, I'm working for an organization where they are using the platform of S4 HANA. So
Uh-huh.
previous I was working for Schneider Electric. So there I got a bit of experience, a bit of an overview regarding the MDG, I would say. But I was into vendor and customer master data.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do not have any idea on the app and all because I did not get that opportunity. So as you let us know on the what you say like on the previous topic like regarding the pre-purchases, like
Mm-hmm.
what you need to have to start off the course. So do I need to go through all those this ABAP thing that you just let us know that we need to go through it,
Yeah,
right?
if you want to become a technical, yeah, I recommend you to go through those above videos. I provide you the link. There is a sequence of videos. You can watch the videos in the same sequence. So try to complete the videos as much as you can within the next 2 months. That would be fine.
Okay, so I think if I have this course on what is it like for me, so that it will be helpful in the future because I do have some experience on it. Does it help?
Correct. So maybe you can reach out to me offline. I will share you the pre-recorded videos of ABAP. You can go through that before our course starts itself. Anyone whoever require the prerequisite recordings links, you can reach out to me offline. If you are through some institute, you just ask them to get that link from me. I will share it with them. They can provide you. Okay. If you are directly my lead, you can reach out to me also. Anything is fine. Okay, that's it. See you guys in the regular sessions. I will update you in advance in case if there is any change in the schedule. And in case if you have any doubts, you can reach out to me offline. You have my number, or if you are through institute, you ask them to arrange a call with me. You can talk to me to clarify your further doubts. And see you in the regular sessions. Then thank you. Bye bye.